Now we're going to go with some attacks from side control. Now I'm here, side control, my opponent leaves his arm out, so I'm here. This arm's out for the taking. It should be under my body, but it's not. What I'm going to do is, I have my post in, I'm going to just bring my hand, I'm going to make it flat. I'm going to bring my thumb right here underneath his armpit. Now, once I'm here, when I go to the other side, I don't want to be tiptoeing around. I'm going to go over in 2 steps. I'm just going to bring my far leg, the one that's closest to his hip, I'm going to bring that knee right to his shoulder. Now, I take a big step up and across with my other leg here. So I'm totally 12 o'clock on him now. I keep my post in. My other hand flat, right underneath his armpit. Make sure the weight is on him. I never took my chest off him. So, his arm is out, hand flat, thumb right under his armpit, far knee to the shoulder, big step over. Now, once I'm here, what I want to do is, I'm just going to snake just my hand underneath his armpit here. I'm bringing my thumb towards my Adam's apple, this way. Now, more is not better. I just want my wrist in his armpit. So I'm here. I just want my wrist in that armpit, bringing it back towards me. Once I have that, I'm up on my one leg. I'm going to bring my other leg up now. So I just bring my heel down, knee up. I'm totally now 1 o'clock on him. I make sure, before I go forward, my head is going to go to his far knee. I sandwich my wrist in his armpit. I make my chest heavy on his arm. So I'm here. I bring my head to the far knee. I don't just turn my palm up. I grind it up. Chest heavy on his arm, and I put a lot of pressure here on him. Now I put my one knee behind his head, my other knee, wide legs behind his belt. I have my toes underneath me. His wrist, my wrist. Once I make this grip here, I make sure my elbows are in this side of my body. And this is where I want to be. Chest to chest, flat. My hand's flat as a board. He leaves his arm out. Post in, knee to the shoulder. Far knee to the shoulder. Here, big step over. Now, watch how I snake that hand underneath, right to his armpit. Just my wrist is in his armpit. I'm going to make my chest heavy on that arm. Now, my one leg's up, my other leg's up, bringing me 1 o'clock on him. I'm bringing my head right towards his knee, his far knee. Make my chest heavy, and I grind my palm now to the ceiling. Knee behind his head, got my toes underneath me. Far leg, right behind his belt. Got my toes underneath me. It's very important. Now, when I grab his wrist with no thumb and my wrist, my elbows are on this side of his body. If my elbows are on this side, Nikki can bring that elbow right through the hole, boom, and escape the arm, and escape cross-side control. So I make sure when I'm here, his wrist, my wrist, wide legs, the elbow here, chest out like a macho. He tries to bring that back, it runs right into my body. So I got to control this arm. Now, once I established control of this arm, elbows back, dominating this arm, what I like about this is we have a lot of options how to finish from here. The first one we're going to do is Kimura. So what I want to do is, I'm going to replace my knee that's behind his head, my far knee. I'm going to take a big step right into his armpit. Now, I'm going to scrape this foot back, putting my knee right into his armpit. The other leg comes up. When I'm here, I bring that elbow right to my chest. Nikki could be trying to defend it here. What I like about what I just did is I got this other arm out of the equation now. He can't use that arm to defend this arm. The only thing he could try to do is grab onto his shorts, okay? Now, once I have this, I want to break his grip. He can have a strong grip here. I don't want to pull towards the ceiling, all right? I want to break his grip the way I break his grip is I want to pull towards the knuckles. So he's here, I pull towards the knuckles. I don't want to pull towards the ceiling. So once I'm here, I glue that elbow to my chest, pull it towards the knuckles. It could take a couple of yanks, Okay? Now, once I'm here, I just go back in the other direction. Glue the elbow to the chest, his thumb right past my knee. He taps out. Breaks right in here in the shoulder. Kimura. We came around. His wrist, my wrist. Elbows on this side of the body. I can't tell you how important, if you don't have this right, you're not going to get any submission. So it's very important how we dominate this arm. So we're here. I replace the knee behind his head with my far knee. Big step. I want to take this arm out of the equation. Here. Slide this foot back. As I do that, my knee goes right into his armpit. Other leg up for base. From here, I don't want to just start keeping the arm loose here. I want to glue that elbow right to my chest. Nicky tries to protect his arm by gripping onto his shorts. Guys, again, the guy can have a killer grip, okay? You can be pulling up to the ceiling all day long. The grip is going to break towards the knuckles. So that's the way I'm going to pull it. So first this way, and now back the other way. Notice I'm just moving his hand, not his whole arm. His elbow's glued. Just his hand's going to go over my knee. Okay? Breaking right in the shoulder.